I'm very curious what Broken Lizard is like to work with because they've been around for a minute. They are such a fascinating group of guys. What are they like on set?
I mean, I was really fortunate because I had met Jay many years ago when he directed New Girl. And, he's just like an icon, this big film director walking onto our little TV show to direct, an episode. And he was so funny and cool and collaborative and really just like gave us space to be funny and to try things. And it's so true of doing a Broken Lizard movie. Like you understand how they work. It's a true ensemble. Like no one's voice is greater than someone else's. So if you have an idea, we're going to try it. You got a bit you want to do, go for it. And it's that freedom, I think, that creates the chemistry because we're really just trying to make each other laugh. And then that translates onto the screen. So they're exactly what you hope for them to be, is who they are in real life.
Well, you obviously share a lot of screen time with Kevin and, playing fraud. And what you two have the wildest chemistry. What was that like?
Everybody
The
told me.
mustache is still my favorite.
I know. I just talked about that. I was like, it's one of my favorite bits in the entire world. Um, Everybody told me when I was like, oh, I play Farva's love interest that knew the boys. They were like, oh, well, you've won the jackpot because Kevin is the best. And he's so funny. He's so funny just to be next to, never mind in a scene with, where you have to have that kind of banter back and forth. And it was true. Like we just had the best time together. And no matter what you throw at Kevin, he picks it up and runs with it. And so you can kind of just keep building your bits together. He's wonderful. He's amazing.
That's fantastic. I I'm curious, like obviously you have a script and everything, but like how much does playing in the moment come into this?
I mean, the script is hysterical and we did everything that was scripted, but then it's Jay's just kind of style and the rest of the boys where they're like, all right, now just kind of go, open it up, try it. And there's so much physical comedy in their movies. So you can really, when we're blocking, like, really just use all the space and get on each other. They like I was always hitting Jay because he's playing my brother and it was annoying, and they love that. They love that. So that was, I feel like, where all the whole movie comes alive, right? Is like they cast people, but they trust them then to be funny and to just go for it. And I think that's why all their films have been such a huge success.
I love the fact that Brian Cox returns for this film. Like that is
Huge.
wild. Did you get to meet him and what was Nat Faxon like to work with? Did you get to play much with him?
I mean, I didn't get to work with Brian Cox. I wasn't there on the days that he was shooting, but everybody told me all the stories when I showed up, 2 days later. Because he's an icon. I mean, he's been there from day one. And the fact that he loves those boys so much that he came back for this third film speaks to the boys. It goes to show that everybody returns, everybody comes back. That's why I think the fans love it. It's the familiar faces, and they've created that community. They've created that family. And yeah, and they brought Nat on. I've known Nat for a long time because he was on a Fox show when I was doing New Girl. So we go back for years. And he's also like the greatest guy. That's the other secret, I think, of Broken Lizard is that they cast super funny people, but they cast really nice people. And we all lived together in Boston for, a month and a half. And it didn't just like show up to work and then leave. Like we'd all go to dinners together and hang out on the weekends. And I was at Kevin's house for Memorial Day. You become part of that family and that chemistry just translates. Because everybody's so cool.
Well, I love the fact that Chase was in it too. And yeah, I keep picturing the Deep, but I mean he's just so likable even as a villain.
I know. Everybody really, I think, loved it too. He lets you kind of play against type sometimes, Jay, where he'll like give you a really fun, crazy role to kind of do. Like even for me to get to be Sarita, who's crazy in this film. It was so fun that he thought of me and let me do that.
Well, last thing I want to know is obviously there's a few great Canadian jokes here. Did you get to play with any of those on set, or what did you think of the jokes?
Here's my theory with Broken Lizard and their obsession with Canada, because they talk about us in every single film. They make us front and center. They try to chirp us, but look at the cast. There's always so many Canadians in the cast, and I think they just love us so much they can't help themselves.
I think that's fair. Well, thank you so much for the time. It was great chatting. The film is hilarious.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait for people to finally see it.